Oops. Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara, coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And today I want to share with you a project that I am working on, and it is altered puzzle pieces. I have a 48-piece children's puzzle which I am altering and plan on putting together and then putting up on my wall. What I'm doing right now is I'm using, whenever I get an art supply box, I use only the things that came in that box to make an altered puzzle piece. So I've got the first 12 here. I've done a few more than that, but I think I'm going to share them with you in sets of 12. That will make 4 videos. So here we go. This is the first one that I did. This is made using the supplies I got from Scrawlrbox in June. And what I did was, what we got was some chameleon pens. So what I did was I glued a piece of coloring book page to this, and I colored it in using the chameleons. And here's a good example of where you can see the color changed. I did pink to black. So pink to black, and then black to pink, pink to black along there, and I did that with all the different colors. So that's piece number 1. Then for the second piece, and I'm doing these pieces randomly, just pulling them out of the box, so they're not necessarily ones that go next to each other, and they're not necessarily going to be the right way up when I put the puzzle together. So this next one was Sketchbox, and surprisingly enough they sent us chameleons as well. And so I did the exact same thing. I put a piece of coloring book paper on there, and I colored it in with the markers that I got in that set. So that is number 2. Then for piece number 3, this is Palettefull Packs, June. We got watercolors that month, and I used a stencil, and I think we got watercolors and a graphite pencil. I used the graphite pencil to outline the stencil, and then I used the watercolors to paint in the picture. I really like this one. It's one of my favorites. And the next one is Sketchbox, July. Now this one here, again, I used a stencil. We received an assortment of items that month. I can definitely tell the back was some sort of pencil crayon, and it looks like these were paint pens. I can't remember now, but you can look at my unboxing to see what I got in July for Sketchbox. So yeah, my stencils that I've used so far on here are all from Stencil Girl, and they mostly are the stencils that I use. I like this one too a lot. Okay, now the next one is, that's the way I drew it. This is from Art Snacks. Looks like it's Art Snacks anyways. Okay, so we got some sort of watercolors and some ink, black ink for this one. So again, I used, well, let's put it sideways because then you can see the whole thing. I used a stencil, and oh, you know what? I think it was ink. No, it wasn't ink. I can't remember back that far. It's July. Watch my Art Snacks unboxing and you'll see the supplies that I used for that one. Okay, number 6 is, now this is my favorite one of the whole lot. This is Palettefull Packs, and we received paint pens. And so I did a I dolloped the paint pens to make puddles, and then I scraped the paint across to make the background. Then I used a Stencil Girl stencil of the faces, and then I added the necks and the bodies freehand and just kind of colored in with the, they gave us a white uni roller and a black pen. That's my favorite one, I think, of them all. Okay, now number 7. This wasn't really an art box, but this was, I got one kit of Hero Arts to try it out, see what it was like. And basically you get stencils and die cuts. And I used the packaging material to cover for the back. Used a stamp to put the Hakuna Matata, and I used the die cuts to do the die cuts, and then the stamps for the giraffe in the tree. This one's pretty, I like it, and it's different from the others. It's not very complicated, quite simple. Okay, I think we're on number 8. Yes, we are. Number 8 goes this way, and this was from Stampendous. Stampendous sends you stamps and dies. I believe I tried out 2 of their packages to see what they were like. These ones were all florals. Did they send us any color? I can't remember if the ink came from them or not. I don't think so. I don't think they send you ink. Okay, so I had to improvise and use my own ink for this because all I had was the stamps and the die cuts. I ended up not using the die cuts and just using the stamps. And I kept my color palette pretty simple since I was using my own supplies. Okay, now this is from Utility Stamps. I absolutely love their kits. You get a huge selection of rubber stamps, like real red rubber stamps with cling on the back, all around the theme or whatever. And I did this one very simply. I just did some yellow paint for the background, and it's stamped in brown with a script stamp that was included. And I love this. It's simple. I love this one for its simplicity. Okay, then next I have another one that I did from what was this? I can't remember what box this came from. I've got written down SL. But I'm thinking Planner Girl. That would have been PG. SL. Sorry, I can't remember. This was from a planner kit, so I just used some of the die cuts, washi tape, and my own paint to paint the background. Number 11 is the last Stampendous one that I did. This one, I believe I used gelatos for the background. Whoops, not all the way on. And then I used the stamps. It was all birds, so I used the stamps. Oh, the background, I actually glued on the handwritten letter that came with the package, so it looks like it has script in the background. I like this. And finally, number 12 is a sketch box. And we got a whole bunch of metallics there. That is a paint pen that I used for the background. I know that. Oh, and then I think we got 3 or 4, it looks like 4 pencil crayons. I think they might have been the Staedtler ones that you can see the core going all the way down the middle of it. I can't remember. But yeah, okay, so again, here I ended up putting together a few elements from a Stencil Girl stencil so that I got the picture, and I really like the way that the metallic blue paint pen worked there as a background. This is, in person, this is quite a, you know, one that stands out there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is something that I haven't done before, and that's to put together the pieces that we have so far. So let's see how they go together. And that's not going to go on there. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, so yet. This one here, no. This one here, no. Look at this. Come here, no. Come here, no. Okay, but this one, no. Now some of these not actually fit because, like I said, I'm taking mine one. Just can't see screw them together. Okay, so there. Okay, no, we're going to do that. No. There's another straight one. Let's see if it goes on this one. That looks pretty good. And that goes this way. So that will go on this side. That's how those go. Let's finish trying these. No, okay. No. Okay, I want to actually see what it's on these. Well, that looks okay. Well, that has to work to the back. That's like it. Okay. So now we are trying on this side. On the this. Okay, so this one. No. No, no. Oh, let's keep it. Well, wants to, but not. No, check that down. Let's go there. Let's go here. There. That goes. Okay. Let's see what actually we get. No. Wants to go. I'm just gonna check. Okay. So there we go. We're doing good. Okay, next one. Let's go here. No. Not just lay down. Go there. No, down here. No. In here. No. In here. In here. Everything goes together. Make sure that. Let me go the other ones. No. Okay, so I think this one's over here. No, not yet. Okay, so next one. Down here. Down here. Down here. Down okay. No. Let's see here. No. Let's go down here. No. Down here. No. No. That side. That side. No. I already tried all these. Okay, so I'm going now. Here. No. 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 I think probably I'll do the speed this up. I've done that before. But I think this one will be watching. I'm just going to here. Let's get here. Okay, in here. Almost. Wants to, okay. One left. Okay, so now let's go for an piece, which is looking like that so far. That's one of the main things I do over there. I use a cheap turn over and give me a little there. Yes, there. Oh, it's like that. Doesn't be. Okay, so let's turn it over and let's see if it'll fit. I think that goes there. Tap. That's one over the back. Okay. No. Okay, so where's this one? I think it's going to somehow. Let's try that in there. No. Okay, so this is the way my pieces are going so far. Now let's see if I can get them on the screen. No, I'll back you up a bit. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've got these pieces going together like this so far. So that is what my puzzle is going to look like. Next time, when I get to 24 pieces, I will put the rest of it together. I'm going to try and keep this together like it is now, so I don't have to go through that again. And hopefully we can get a better picture of it once we get another 12 pieces in there. But it's looking really cool so far. There's nothing upside down that looks silly. Well, I guess maybe that one, but yeah, they're going together nicely. And it seems like there's been a lot of the same colors too. A lot of blues, a lot of reds, a bit of yellow. Yeah. Nice! I'm pleased with that. Okay, so join me next time when I put up, once I've got to 24, and we'll show those and put those together. In the meantime, if you want to see the pieces as I do them, join me on my Instagram, because when I finished a piece, I put it up on my Instagram. So anyways, talk to you later and see you later. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.